Delights of America was a fast food chain that opened in 1978 and closed in 1987. Thank you for your suggestion. Doug Shelley's story started in Iowa in the late 1970s when he realized he made a terrible mistake getting a job as a gym teacher. He bought a book on franchising and saw fast food was the industry creating more millionaires than any other. Wendy's was just starting to grow, so he became their 12th franchisee. He would later ask Dave Thomas to help him finance his business idea, but Thomas would decline. The fitness boom of the late 1970s and early 1980s had fast food companies scrambling to come up with options that would satisfy customers who demanded healthier fare. Shelley, along with Jeffrey Miller, founded Delights of America, one of the earliest entries into the health quick-serve market. Delights promised burgers made with extra lean ground beef, whole grain high fiber sandwich buns, low calorie cheese, salads, and other vegetarian reduced calorie options, and sparkling juices as well. Other items on the menu included baked potato skins, baked potato, vegetarian pita bread sandwiches, crispy chicken sandwiches, frozen yogurt, homemade soup. They offered a wide variety of diced fruits and veggies and numerous salad dressings, as well as light beer and wine. In 1983, 5 years after the first restaurant opened in suburban Atlanta, the company began expanding. The first franchises opened in 1983, and among some of the famous franchisees were Joe Montana, as well as Herschel Walker. People want accountability, Shelley says. Accountability creates ownership. The individual excels, the customer is the winner. Shelley attempted to choose employees and franchisees alike who saw his vision. Both types of loyalty led to per-store sales higher than McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's in white-collar markets, he claims, and the company went public at $100 million in 1984. With newfound financing came new problems. The new board of directors sought to expand and began opening locations in blue-collar neighborhoods where it didn't go too well. We would vote no and they would vote yes, Carter, a former board member and friend of Shelley, says, referring to new board members versus old. They had one more vote than we did, and it was a shame. I know it broke Doug's heart because when you go public, you're not the boss anymore. By 1985, there were 105 stores in 19 states, with 1,000 more in the works. But those bold business plans fell apart almost immediately. In September of 1985, co-founder Jeff Miller was apparently forced to resign as the 100-unit chain faced increasing sales and profitability problems. As one Florida franchisee told the Fort Lauderdale Sun-Sentinel, what we found was people really don't care that much about nutrition. The chain stopped franchising in 1986 and closed several stores thereafter. By year's end, it had filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The chain was bought out and eventually went out of business. In 1987, 90% of the remaining company-owned stores were sold to Hardee's and was soon rebranded as Hardee's. The chain's closure was due to other chains such as McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's beginning to offer healthier sides such as salads and baked potatoes, as well as Delights buying back several unsuccessful franchise locations. The franchise would only last 9 years. So what do you remember about this place? Leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video below. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.
Bringing back memories from the good old days. That's super cool, man.